How much money have I actually lost by being stupid and drinking too much Starbucks? Oh my God, guys, we're about to figure this out. By the way, if you're not part of the Sweet Life family, make sure you subscribe down below. Ring that bell so you don't miss the next personal finance video coming right here to the channel. How much have I spent on Starbucks and how much am I gonna kick my own ass? And then I'm gonna take it a step further and say, if I would have invested that period of money in January of 2020 into Tesla stock, how much would it be worth today? So here we go, guys. I have my transaction register. I put typically all my Starbucks charges on my Amex card and I pay that off every month. If you don't know how to do that, it's a very simple way to do it. I'll link the video up above in the description card so you can check that video out and take advantage of all the awesome reward benefits that you can get by using your credit card like a debit card. Okay, I'm going to highlight right here in Excel. I'm going to record my iPad screen. Let me do this so I can walk you through what's going on here. I'm going to put it up right over there on the screen for you. Here we go. Now what I've already done, right here in the transaction description, I've filtered that to only show everything that hit the Starbucks cards. You can actually see I did use both Amex and my debit card from time to time. I started this transaction register on March 2nd, so I will go back to February and January so we can also add those expenses up. But I'm just gonna highlight this payment field. And you can see down below here, it says sum of 110. Do you see how Excel automatically calculates for that? So let's be depressed here and go all the way down to right here. Holy shit, $661. Oh God. I wasn't actually expecting that, guys. That's way too much money. Okay, hold on. Where's my damn pen? Okay, got my pen and paper. Let me write that down. This is depressing. $661.69. All right, I'm gonna go and we're gonna add up January and February, even though I really don't want to because I just realized how stupid I have been with this Starbucks addiction. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. Somebody needs to hit me. All right, here we are. So let's highlight this. This was the first charge on January 10th. I'm going to scroll all the way down. There we go. Oh my God, that's even more. I thought that was going to be less than that. $228.99. Okay, I don't know how to do math. So hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Thank God for the iPhone calculator. All right, we're gonna do $661.69 plus $228.99. Send help, send help. Look at my chicken scratch, guys. $890.68 was spent on Starbucks this past year. God, I hope my wife doesn't watch my YouTube videos. I didn't realize we spent that much money. Guys, if I don't make it to the next video, if you don't see my next video, which I post usually on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if all of a sudden I stop posting, I think my wife killed me because of all my Starbucks costs. Send help. Send help. All right. I don't even want to do this. This is the next dumb thing I'm going to do. So right here is Robinhood. By the way, Robinhood will give you a free stock if you sign up with them. No cost to do that. Just link in the description below. Maybe you'll get the Tesla stock as your free stock. God. Okay, so look at this. I'm going to scroll back here to December 27th. No, let's be smart. Okay. Oh, January 10th. That's perfect because January 10th was that first Starbucks hit. $95.63 Tesla was. Guys, I don't know. I'm really nervous to do this. Okay, so if I put in 890.68, which basically instead of throughout the year buying all this Starbucks, if I would have just put a lump sum of $890, my Starbucks cost, into Tesla on January 10th, let's divide that by $95.63, I could have earned 9.31 shares of Tesla. And yes, you can buy fractional shares in Robinhood. That's what makes it amazing. That's why I like it. What's not going to be amazing is when I calculate now, we're going to take this 931, we're going to go back into Robinhood. Okay, let me put Robinhood up here so you can take a look at it. Okay, so right now, do you see how it's hopping around there? It is now at the moment, at the recording of this video, at $523.73. So I'm gonna go back to my handy calculator here on the iPhone app, and I'm gonna take my 9.31 fractional shares of Tesla, and I'm gonna multiply it by the new price of $523.73. I don't even know if I should post this video on YouTube. This is just so depressing. $4,877.92 is how much money I could have earned by not drinking this effing stuff. God. You know, this is kind of funny. This is the first time I've done like a real-time video where I don't really, not that I script my videos, I don't, but I typically have at least an understanding of what's going to happen in the video. This is the first time that I have done a video where I don't even know the result of the video as I'm recording it. And you're seeing raw emotion here because I just realized that, you know, and by the way, I am working toward paying off our mortgage. We want to pay off our mortgage early in 5 years instead of 30 years. And we are throwing so much money toward the mortgage. Imagine though for a second, if I would have just done this, grew this portfolio up to $4,877, waited a year, sold the Tesla stock, and I would have been able to put even more money toward my mortgage. I would have been able to put $4,000 or more toward the mortgage payment. But instead, I put $800, I'm actually negative $890 into the Starbucks that honestly, at the end of the day, is more calories and it's making me fat. This is killer, guys. I want you to think about this for a second. Are you spending money on coffee? I know for sure Graham Stephan isn't, and I now know why he doesn't. He is saving so much. Screw the $5 I'm saving per week. I am totally boycotting this crap because I'm going to take all the money I spent, I'm going to put it toward Robinhood or toward Tesla altogether with. Let's make something a little bit more realistic, okay? Maybe to calm my nerves, even though it's probably going to be even worse. You know, Tesla had a great year. That stock went boom, right through the roof. Let's pretend we do a typical investment, okay? Thanks to this cool little website, I just found this, smartasset.com. Shout out to them. I'm going to include that link in the description below so you can check that out as well. But the starting amount, okay, we know the starting amount is $890.68 instead of buying Starbucks every week. No, not 89,000. Hold on. Okay, I'll just do 890. And then I'm going to do my $5 per week automatic investment into Robinhood. And then we're going to look here at a rate of return of only 4% with 1 year to grow. This investment will be worth $1,191. Sure, it's not thousands of dollars like Tesla, but look at the growth on that. So it went from 890 to 1,191 simply for a 4% rate of return. If it goes on the higher end, let's say it has a 12% rate of return, 1,279. Because of drinking Starbucks, I am now putting money out into the market. Great for Starbucks. They're loving it all the way to the bank. But I'm giving up an opportunity cost here of seeing a portfolio growth. This is what we need to consider. And I hope this raw video today was helpful for you guys to start thinking about what kind of BS are you spending on? Hey, does not have to be Starbucks, guys. What are you buying into that is, in the long scheme of things, really a waste of money and not really adding value to your life? If you have something like that, I want you to reel back for a second and think, if I stop putting money toward whatever that is and instead investing it into something small but that grows over time, could I end up being the millionaire that I deserve to be? I want you to think about that over the weekend, and most importantly, comment below and let me know your thoughts on today's video. I know a lot of you haters are gonna say, Bob, what is wrong with you? Why are you spending so much? Who spends this much money on Starbucks? I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know how this goes after we get through this and I figure out how I'm going to reinvest this money in 2021 instead of buying Starbucks cups of coffee. Until next time, live your sweet life because you're worth it. Have an awesome day, and I hope to see you next time.